Transformations. Thank you for joining me today. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to spend your moment in time with me, and I really appreciate it. If you get one dendrite even of a takeaway that you feel is worthy, please like me, share me, and subscribe to my channel. You can reach me always at butterflytransformations.com. Today we're talking about a topic that everybody almost shares an interest in: love. Why they don't have it, why the love they have is not good enough, what's wrong with them, what are they doing that's not allowing love to come into their life. This is what we're talking about now. It mostly applies to women, but really it can apply to anybody who's looking for love. We're talking about what it is that we do as women to push love away. And I'm going to name 5 things that are important. The first one is not really understanding the energy dynamics of love in the first place. There are certain thoughts, actions, feelings, and spiritual states that draw love to you. If you're not aware of what those things are, you're going to always be out of sync with that vibration that brings the love into your life. You are fundamentally love at your best state. In your best state, you are love. But when you are not in your best state, you are not love. You might be misery, you might be a complainer, you might be upset, you might be angry, but you are certainly not love, and you are not going to attract love. So in order to cultivate the states of mind and the states of being that place you in the vortex of love is something that you really have to understand. So that's the first thing. You got to understand the energy dynamics. The second thing is you have to be nurturing and cultivating the love that you already have in your life. Every one of us, whether we're married or single, as long as you're coming into contact with people, you have the opportunity to impact their lives in a positive way, and you have the opportunity to give love. And if you have these people in your life, whether they are your children or your co-workers or people you see on the street, and you can't give love to those that are already in your life, then you're not going to attract any love. Again, you've got to be love. You have to nurture those that are already in your life, that have been given to you, those that you're already stewards of, so to speak, with love. Otherwise, you're sending a signal out into the cosmos that hell, I don't even appreciate what I already have. So please don't send me anymore. So that's critical. The third thing is you've got to love yourself. That sounds so cliche-ish today because we hear it all the time. Now it's the new mantra: self-love, love yourself, self-care. But it's really serious, folks. If you don't really love yourself, you can't give love, really, not in the way that another person would deserve it. And if you can't love yourself, then you're not broadcasting the level of vibration that you need to bring the purity that love is in your life. Think about how pure love is. When you fall in love, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters when you fall in love. All of that, what do they call it? The oxytocin or whatever, that hormone that heals, that makes you feel well, that takes all your aches and pains away. You have no care in the world. You no longer are thinking anymore. Everything is coming from a heart-centered place. You have opened yourself up to the divine. You are experiencing the divine. So, self-love, loving yourself, and really getting in touch with the deepest part of you that is love, that resonates with the highest frequencies as its natural ground state, will actually put you in such a place that you'll feel those same kinds of hormones. Can you imagine feeling those same kinds of hormones all by yourself without having it attached to another human being? So being able to go deep within, to get in touch with the deepest, most purest part of your essential nature in order to engender love in your life for yourself. Living in a way that says, I am first, I am worthy, I deserve the best, I am already complete, I am already healed. No one can take anything from me. No one can give anything to me. I just am. I'm perfect the way I am, and loving that and loving on yourself. It's just so important. The other thing is that we oftentimes, as women especially, give off a what I like to call a needy frequency. The needy frequency is a frequency that we give off that says we need love, and we're so hungry for love that we're actually lacking love. And so, what does that do? That communicates not only to the universe, which is in charge of sending you all of these wonderful things or allowing you to attract all of these things. It sends off a yucky vibration to anybody who's in your path. Because what that means, when you send off a needy frequency, you're saying, you know what, I'm not enough, but I'm too much for you to handle because I'm not enough for myself. Think about that. You actually, when you're needy, you become something that actually repels love. People don't want to be around you. You become more of a burden because it takes so much from them energetically just to support you that it becomes overwhelmed. So sending off that needy frequency of lack, it says, love is scarce in my life. I am scarce for myself. I am not enough for myself. So I most certainly am not enough for you. And so what it does is it actually conditions you and you become very clingy. So having to really deal with the needy frequency and making sure that as bad as you may want love in your life, you need to cultivate it from within so that you don't give off the vibe that you need it more than life itself, and that if you don't get it, it's like you gotta fight for it, you gotta claw for it. So in doing that, you actually set up resistance. Love is always flowing your way. It's all around you all the time. You just have to be open to it. The probably one of the most popular things that I see in the clients that I work with in terms of the problems that they have with love is they're drowning in negativity. And a lot of times they don't realize it. You can be drowning in negativity and be so acting in such counterproductive ways that there's no way under the sun you're going to find your ideal. Because remember, all we're going to attract is that person that is a mirror of ourselves. And that's a gift, because that's how we actually fix ourselves. But that's all you're going to attract. So negativity meaning they're always complaining. They're never happy about anything. They are ungrateful and totally unaware of all of the wonderful things, blessings, people, circumstances, and life situations that they have around them. They are constantly, when they come around, you can feel their heaviness, right? You're always either doing damage control or you're trying to protect your own energy center by creating your own barriers, or either you're just listening to the same old every single day. And you wonder, you say, well, who wants to be around that? You don't think that stuff permeates a person's psyche when they come into contact with you? When you're a negative person, people can not only see you a mile away, they can feel you 10 miles away. So dealing with the negativity, whatever issues are that you think somebody else is going to solve by coming into your life, if you think they're going to get rid of your negativity, if you think that they're going to make you feel better, it's going to be very short-lived. So those are the 5 things, folks. Get a handle on those things and learn to be fully present. Learn to nurture love within. Learn to get out of the negativity trap. Learn to do any and everything that you can so that you're not giving off a needy frequency. All right, this is Tunisia Ali. Again, if you've gotten even a little snippet of pearls of wisdom from me, please like me, share the video, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, butterflytransformations.com. Have a super day.